All right, everybody, it's time to see again. You see, I got my money fan for this fuckery of a show called Thicker Than Water, y'all. Season one, if it does make it to season one, the finish actually has finale, episode two. Now, I know I'm taking the chances and taking one for the team as far as YouTubers who's reviewing this show because we all know how bad actually the show is. But when you got people like YouTubers that take one for the team, like for basketball, because you had the Ghetto View, Samoa Love, I think Jamar Washington, A Connection TV, Mr. Still Standing, I know Bonnie Blue and Ashley Miller were some of the main people who, did shows like Bad Bros Club, and I think in basketball wise, especially this season. Now they can make a sacrifice, and I think also too, I think Forrest Ross are doing it in much love. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of YouTubers, even that's just a few, just on top of my head, that review these fuckeries of the shows, and they took ones for the team because they were bad, but they still stuck it with it. So I'm gonna stick it with this damn medium ass, small ass, undersized, undersized tiara for y'all entertainment and my diamonds for this continuous fuckery we like to call thicker than water. And the only other person, shout out in case Mike B, stand up, but he's the only one who sacrificed himself. And I think the Ghetto View, she kind of talks about it, but it's kind of like not a full review. Might be, and Two Further knows the kid gets on his nerves. So as far as right now, he's reviewing it, but we don't know how he's going to like continue to whenever they discontinue and stuff like that. So we all see. But like I said, here I got my money. I got my. I'm glad I ain't got no crucifix on. I think it'll go in flames right on my chest. Anyway, y'all, let's get to it. Now you got to figure where they're getting ready to get ready for church or their business center, as far as I'm concerned, right? And of course, Irene missed. I guess the Aspen sauce didn't make her loins heal and shit. Now she gonna come in there with some dress, she damn sure knows she wore when she got into the club, like with a fake ID for 21 and over and shit. Because that's what the hell it was. Like, what the hell? Where you wearing this dress to? Ain't she like 16 or 17? So like, where you wearing this dress to? Nowhere but like some club or some or Mr. Ben, that's that father's name, calls the house. Okay, here they got it here when he was talking, but here to try to justify all about this money. So like I said, there's a blessing and then there's a difference. And here they are technically worse than money, whether they want to sit here and claim it or not, right? So you got Ben talking about money is the root of all evil, but it's the love of money is the root of all evil. And I swear Jules' ass could have just been like this. Yes! 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 Hallelujah! Just yes! Rain it, okay? So she up here basically trying to justify all this stuff, okay? I'm surprised didn't have nobody sing the song. Ain't nothing wrong as long as it's a gospel song of give your money for my Porsche. I mean, peace for everybody. Amen. I mean, that's pretty much what it could have done, okay? So he's basically talking about, again, they keep, like I said, he has the church set up, and I somebody in my comments last time, I forgot the person's name, but they mentioned they actually did use the, shout out to the person's name. Y'all watched my last review, y'all actually will see it, because I don't know the person's name, and I'm not, I don't remember the name, y'all. But I ain't wearing some under here, y'all. It's sliding down, though. Whew. Anyway, he talks about the thing about giving, and he deserves to drive a monstrous truck and stuff like that. For what? Are you going to donate to the food banks or something? What do you need this monstrous truck for? I mean, to carry. I'm just saying is there's nothing wrong with being, rich and blessing for if that's having a mindset, but this mindset is you deserve it. Now what? Okay, now what? You know what I mean? So on the other hand, he's up there talking, of course, about being in there, having a mindset of being a millionaire, blah, 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 some other stuff about being a millionaire. And, I forgot. I got off the subject. But the YouTuber was saying they actually was cool with their youngest daughter. So that's what I'm saying, the young person. So their youngest daughter, whatever. And they were saying is how they got ATMs in there and stuff like that. And, got envelopes everywhere instead of a program sheet. And that's kind of like I said, I don't know if y'all seen the Preachers LA. Shameless plug. I was talking about Marla Wayne's, which is like a quick story. I forgot exactly which episode off the top back that I did the review on. And that's kind of like the same as they have there. And if y'all heard about if y'all heard about Brandon T. Jackson, he's an actor, comedian in the game that's starting to come up. I didn't know till the beginning of this year that his father, Jackson, I know his last name is Jackson, but he quote used to be water preacher. Now, this is a quick story real quick. I hope I don't take that long. He was on the news here in Detroit. They had a thing this, and he was supposed to be like, a reason why I call water preacher was supposedly he's supposed to bless water and people supposed to be healed because he, bless them, bless the water and stuff. So it was one time me and my mom, we're not continuous culture or stuff like that, you know what I mean? We don't fit into one particular religion, But I do believe, we do all believe in Heavenly Father, okay? So, we go to this church one time. Oh Lord, he got you sit in, you got water bottles, stuff like that, whatever, and water, and he that does all the stuff right. But I always remember this. One of his daughters came up here, she asked him a couple dollars. I swear, this rod was about, at least he had 10 G's on him and gave her like some $10, something like that, right? And then when he's telling us basically people in the thing to, the money you save aside, I guess like for some clubs or games, something like that, to give to the Lord. And he's sitting out there in Mercedes Benz right in front of the church or his actual business ATM. Just to let y'all know, you know what I mean? So yeah. So he's basically, like I said, talking about he's a vanilla, again with this celebrity stuff. After they have this the church or business session, because I swear it's nothing but a business seminar, and you can have the luxury and have the keys to know how to be a millionaire for only 5 payments of $2,000.99. Okay, and that's a special because that's how they run it. Okay, so anyway, they have this meeting, I guess, later on that day, and again, it's not a particular family meeting. It's all about, okay, what you gonna do to be a millionaire? Okay, that's his whole focus is just being a millionaire. Nothing else in life, like being happy and nothing like that. And he is so focused on this millionaire stuff because he's trying to say he's a celebrity, but I have never heard of it unless he's one of them hitting people behind the scenes. I'm like, have you been behind like Stevie Wonder, Billy Ocean, something like that? Because I mean, he could be like famous within the in the business. You know what I mean? Because I've never heard of these people into the show. And then y'all notice it's so disturbing. Even in the beginning of the intro, they got fake diamonds falling when they're doing the intro. It's my first time actually seeing it, right? So Brooklyn, Brittany is just like, hey, I first saw it because you're my dad. I was supposed to, be instantly millionaire. I got to change the game plan because the show earlier, Brittany does just customer service. She works at the laundromat, so I guess she's trying to make herself as, humble or whatever her case is, and take a job like that. You got Brooklyn, who is doing an upcoming hair show. She wants to be billion. No, fuck it. She wants to be a trillion. Fuck it. She wants to be a trillionaire, whatever the case is. She definitely was a Picasso baby and stuff. She wants to hear, because she's like the legal crack cocaine is, of course, the hair supply. So she going from there and stuff like that. And she wants Benji to decide where he wants to be a DJ. Okay. And Jules, of course, saying like she approves of that, but she just don't want to be like loose woman and weed and stuff like that. And the problem is, like I said, it seemed like there's some deep rooted issues. I don't know if they ever go to show or it stays on long enough for any of us to even know it. If it is displayed, Benji and Brooklyn are like, even though they're young, in their 20s, they're still, even though you can still see there's some grudge to been hold there. Now I know that Benji, maybe this is just moi, but I noticed when Benji, in the beginning of, the first episode was talking about how it changed when she had her daughter, Diamond, and how she didn't even know she was having sex. So it may have been something because they keep having this grudge. It's like whatever was said or done, it seemed like their relationship has been crushed ever since that when she became pregnant. You know what I mean? I don't know if we call her slut or whore or whatever. It's like, you're a disgrace. It's something because it seems like a hidden grudge. Because even though Benji is a lazy asshole as far as I'm concerned, Brooklyn is like, you tell she's trying to get certain stuff together, but she keeps bringing up, even in previews like next month, my past is over. Even if she had the day talking to Brittany about it, like, my past is over with the high escort. So it's kind of like whatever started with the pregnancy and with her going to sex thing, maybe, Benji or a couple other people were saying like she must be selling pussy in the back too. But I'm just saying is that that's what it seems like, okay? Ooh, it's hot. Time to get the fan, okay? So anyways, we got Cyrene was giving her opinion what's the grudge because the problem is Benji's like, okay, I do need a track list to know what's supposed to be played. And then, Brooklyn makes it like a smart comment because, he had his wife, which I don't know where he met her college or where he met her from, but she must have really thought there was investment in his family or somehow get the millions because, where they at. and they stay in her father-in-law's and mother-in-law's house. I'm just saying that I don't know what the hell, because they never said where he met her at. So, anyways, y'all, um, we ended up she was talking about track list, and he said I never got a track list, and was asking this wife, and she was like, well, she just gonna agree with you anyway. Then Cyrene also means hotter than loins, okay. Also, aka also known as dancing on dick, and then try to pull that pull and ring like, and also aka also known as bullshit. That pretty mean don't mean nothing. Okay, so she up here talking about, they need to collaborate, do disputes or something, whatever praise. And she was making some advice. Like I said, she gone somewhere to do some homework or some other time stuff and get yourself together, child. Okay. Of course, there's a surprise going in, and where was another surprise? Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the interesting thing that he did at his church is that he sat there and was giving out. He gave 5 people, $100 and stuff, and he's talking about the blessings to keep giving. But consider how much they seem to be focused and like kind of just like sits here and talk about money, basically get money off folks and rip people off. All he did was just get a temporary refund for folks with their money. I mean, to a couple folks. It ain't like he sat there and gave them money, and then they'll have to pay it back next week or the next time they're required to go to that church or business center. Or, so I'm like, you're not really giving nobody nothing because, they gonna get back here. I know Jewel whatever was trying to act and make it seem like as if that he gives and stuff like that, but whatever. So Jenny's and Rock, that's Jenny's husband. Jenny's is the one who seems to be the humble, because there's 3 sisters all in total with Jewel, and Jewel's the oldest, right? And they're planning on moving out, and they didn't tell nobody. But Jenny's whoever, I guess, was maybe in their head, they are trying to like make sure the big house is nothing to them, and they are trying to like, they're just not into that life, okay? And she didn't, of course, didn't want to tell Jewel and them, because they end up doing where we could see they already knew they're gonna like test them or try to investigate about why they moved, and basically try to judge them because they downsized for whatever reason it was for them. So Ben takes his wife to the airport. Okay, y'all, we gonna keep going. Anyway, he takes her to the airport, makes it seem like got a plane. They're working on getting another plane. He gets her a beamer, blah blah blah, some more gifts or whatever. They don't care, whatever the case is. These fools are crazy. Next, anyways, they're up there when they bring up about the place, whatever. Okay, the baby in the family. Jenny tells a story about she's the baby in the family and stuff like that, and then she thinks like Jules is kind of controlling person, stuff like that. That's why she's saying, okay. And anyways, y'all, she I notice, I think this is when they go for the clothes and stuff like that. I think that's what that is. Like I said, it was a bunch of fuckery in this usual episode. But I think she goes ahead and tells her, meets with her sister, and the 8 years apart. And yeah, I already said that, because alright. She wants to have a third baby, but even Jules then is sitting there and trying to tell her like as if, you should wait. Well, you should wait till Josh gets old to talk. Now here, this is her sister's womb, okay, and that's her husband. They the ones will screw and get that baby. How is Jules gonna tell her when she should have a child, okay? But that's how controlled she is. Because I think this is when they meet at the new store, and she ends up, I think, telling her then. I don't know, and this is just random. But I noticed an interesting thing if y'all actually stayed and watched this episode. When they're talking about something evil, like, oh, this is a pretty piece of clothes, Janice was saying to Jewel, right? It makes even the evil person seem sweet. And then, they did it like the camera just focuses on Jewel and stuff, like, ooh, she curses, she is evil type of thing. I noticed that. So then, from the luck of things, oh my gosh, this shows there are miracles that actually happen, right? Now, see, like I said, I live in the short, y'all, this is my first time watching. I live in the short Michigan, so I stayed in the Midwest, and they had, like the storm and high winds and stuff last night, and that's why I kind of even did this episode today, and I would have done it like last night or past midnight, whatever, and uploaded it. But the miracle was her and the husband talking, because they talking about, Brooklyn and her event and stuff, and then all of a sudden, it cuts off and it jumps to some type of Millionaires Club seminar. And Jewel wants to brag about, of course. Yeah, I think no, that became before the date night. Now I want to bring up this how interesting this was, right? I think they had a date night with Ben and Jules. Then we'll get to the millionaire part because that's ridiculous too. But I want to point out one thing that the husband said. Now they still try to investigate about why they didn't tell, Janice did not report and she didn't move because it's supposed to be planned and she's supposed to move down the street and be on a level and stuff like that. And that's their whole mindset. It's like, what is this? Why she didn't tell us? Blah 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 blah. Because of their mindset. And then one thing that really pissed me off with Ben is that I gotta understand first he admits about his wife's a trophy. We kind of knew that, right? So physical traits, and then he decides to say the comment good hair. I'll let y'all think on that. Okay, Ben, what is good hair to you? It's because it is straightened and she has the best olive oil or cream of nature perm that you possibly can get. I didn't know that a person's hair has to be silky Brazilian straight in order to be good hair. But like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm not surprised. Consider how superficial and full of shit that both of these are and living some damn richy rich type of mentality and stuff, okay? And it's not a surprise, but I know if y'all wanted to say notice that. So anyways, y'all, this is when we jump to the Millionaires Club. And I just want to point out this, like I said, this is where it jumps. They first was on bikes talking about some of Brooklyn, and a miracle came where I was able to avoid at least maybe possibly 3 to 4 minutes of having to listen to their mouths, and it jumped because I saved it on DVR before watching it. And it just went to wherever that was, right? So anyways, Jesus, this ain't gonna work. But anyways, y'all, it jumps to this Millionaire Club. And here Janice was just spilling the beans about her, like, you know what? She has these meetings because she's humble. She likes money, but she don't love it to the point where, she basically is like the most of us, most cases. And Janice I had to agree with Janice. She was just like, most women don't have that mindset like her. She's like, all she has these little so-called seminars to brag about how much money she has. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all heard that. But she up here, I want you being coochie, I want you to have first class and planes and blah, 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 and all this stuff. Gold all in your watches, okay? So she just flat out, had to tell us. And I noticed the thing she said was, oh, I had a $1 million franchise in Detroit. I want to know what the fuck it was, so I don't have to invest, so I can pay for an extra pair of shoes or somebody else for her Gucci or future plane or some shit in investment. And I'm thinking, damn, Detroit, did she get in some of them corruptions we got in Detroit? Shit, Detroit's so fucking, Detroit don't even own the name Detroit anymore. I don't think so. I'm just saying is, when she talking about franchise, I want to know what the fuck is it? I'm just saying, I know she didn't want to put the name, so she has to tell, and this is how selfish Jules' ass is and full of shit, right, in this lifestyle, man. Because she came from, or both her parents were entrepreneurs. I know they've been showing her parents, but they don't say anything. And she's talking about the entrepreneurship and stuff like that. And she ends up telling us about her parents eventually when she got into college. It was something, how business sometimes goes down, the lows, sometimes it's highs and lows, sometimes the entrepreneurship like anything else. And she ends up actually talking about what inspired her. I wanted to inspire to keep doing this so I can live this lifestyle. You selfish bitch! Nobody's sitting here and paying attention to that because I'm thinking like maybe possibility she at least could have camouflaged it a little better and said some stuff like, it motivated me to go harder so I continue at least saying like I'm gonna help my parents because they helped me and this lifestyle and I help them get back to where they was. No, the bitch let it be known that it's all about her and this, all about this, okay? That's pretty much what it is, okay? Like I said, I'm surprised she don't wear a tiara on her head. Real talk, okay? This is ridiculous. So anyways, we just got a quick thing, blah blah blah. Yeah, like I said, we get introduced to the middle sister who kind of follows under Janice. I think Janice is Jules the oldest one. And they just bring the other sister, and the other sister's just like that. But like I said, she had to be reminded 1,000 times. She'll bring, and she had a nerve to say, well, you gotta faith it until you make it. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm sick of her with this, just too much, y'all. That is too much. Okay, there's a little scene of her and Brittany are talking about, getting the show together, but still it's the stand with Benji. Like I said, Brooklyn and Benji both need to go to counsel and something like that. Because there's some other, it's this whole thing with Brooklyn's past. And Brooklyn, instead of like, sure, she's going to throw it on Benji. And Benji, but both of them both is kind of like, don't have their stuff together like they're supposed to. And it's like I said, it just seems like to me, like they holding that shit from when she got pregnant, whatever the case was, and you know he might have called her whole a couple times and say she was like I said, pussy in the back specials, with some of the strippers, or she was one of them because it just seems like that seemed like some shit because she keep trying to blame it on Benji, but I do have to agree with this with the Benji thing. She didn't give a track list and it's certain stuff required with the DJ stuff, and she sitting there just all saying like the whole problem was just him and stuff like that. It's deeper than that, you know what I mean? It just seemed like some necessary sibling rivalry, and that shit been on for a minute. And I'm now kind of wondering if they were gonna show also Benji. Did I recall Benji even interact? I don't think he even interacts with Diamond. That might be some other stuff too, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like he was like, yeah, well, it just seemed like it's something along those lines. It just be one, but like I said, it just seemed like that. You got him and his wife sitting on the couch eating fish, and she's supposed to be working a fashion coordinator and something about the only thing that's hold up is the music. But like I said, if it now I could see her someone be mad if it's like she gave him the list of whatever requirements so he could follow what transition, what music and stuff like that, and he still fucked it up, then it's understandable. But like I said, with her having this grudge, not telling him shit, I mean he's a fuck up, but you gotta take two of the fuck ups off his fuck off list if you up here holding this grudge with him and stuff like that. And I noticed when she was talking about you need to be ready for blah blah blah, he had the nerve to quote, James, don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, we watching all right, and whatever. So anyways, fuck this. I ain't got to dig no notes for the rest of this shit. Now, you got the tankers or tankars or toxic tankins or whatever. They go to finally see where Jewel and her husband live. And of course, he brought a pool, some little small pool, whatever. And of course, they're shocked about, I can't believe she didn't tell us, blah, blah, blah. But you already sat there, Judge. And as soon as they come in the house with a housewarming and shit, if I would have gave them some cheese and crackers, I would have swiped them motherfuckers right back. Because the first thing came as a best game. We need to have a conversation, and I need to come to the principal's office. And if there is economic challenge and stuff like that, did you hear these motherfuckers once say, like, whatever was the problem like that, we can write you a check right now, you can live as a choice, and we'll pay it in full cash? Some motherfuckers didn't say that shit. You see what I'm saying? But then to be Coco concerned, and she's just like, no, why did it have to be economic? I'm just not here. And it ain't making it seem like, oh, you're going 2 degrees, this, that. They are some judgmental ass motherfuckers, okay? So, this is what Jens was saying, like, why we didn't want to tell you because of this stuff. And I could see why, okay? Let's move on to the next scene. So the last scene of the night happens to be the fashion show. Now, Benjamin is there, but he doesn't know because there's no track list and stuff like that, right? And then you got, everything's hopeful. Do you know the poor Brittany's hair? Everybody had this, like, look on the face, like, what the fuck is on her head type of look, right? Because it was like, somehow Diane Ross's wig, and somebody threw water on it, and the water didn't agree or something like that, or if it got to, so glowed or something, it just didn't go right. And, and then they had to show, first it was a holdup because Benji didn't know what, he was just confused about what he's supposed to play, and then she just gave him, so like I said, it was just a bunch of unnecessary bullshit. Eventually the show went on, but then you got Ben sitting up here talking about the fashion show in a way like, I don't know whether, I've been to a couple fashion, I don't know if this is supposed to be a hair show, a fashion show, a poor man's club. Oh, it was a bunch of regular people up in there, so I know that he kind of felt out of place, okay? So, yeah, but I mean, I never been to a hair show, but I've seen a couple videos and stuff of how the hair show is. They do be sometimes, even if y'all seen that straight to DVD movie with Monique and whatever, right? Cause I forgot who else held is not to sit here and that, but I'm just saying it's one of those straight DVD movies with a lot of actors. And if y'all used to watch BET or EBT, whichever y'all prefer, they play the movie quite a bit. So it shows you the hair show. Sometimes they do be like that. It's kind of like a cross between a hair and a fashion show, actually. Some of them be up there dancing like, girl, let's go and work and work and work and here and hair and this and shade. I mean, they do be sometimes doing hair. I mean, they be sometimes getting in with dipping into split and everything. So what the hell he talking about is he just probably felt like it wasn't Versace enough or something like that for him, or whatever names that I can't pronounce and can't afford, okay? So for him, I think his wife Jules was in there. It just seemed like it was too poor for his taste. And that was his problem with it. But there is a problem with the rivalry because after, I guess, the end of the show, she thinks everybody said Benji. Benji's name was not even brought up. So he's first talking to her about some, just some, some comments about maybe what can be changed and everything else, right? And then she's up here claiming when she spoke to Benji, just make a long story short, I probably missed a couple things, but really ain't goddamn important. So at the end, you got Benji sitting here looking like, like this. Sit there and tell, why you couldn't at least tell me? Here go Brooklyn. I do everything. I do everything. It's about me. Why is everybody keep coming out on me? And I used to do it. That's my past. It just, like I said, it's some issues in her. Her past is still sitting on top of her fucking neck as far as I'm concerned. And she needs to let it go. And bitch, like I said, they all need, where's Vanna? Come on, she need to make a guest appearance. Come on, fix these lights over here. It needs some lights to be fixing, okay? You need about maybe 3 to 6 months workshop with these. Okay, you need to be sitting here, Vanna, come here, fix these motherfuckers' lights. Please. That's a good suggestion, okay? She need to do a special appearance because they need some light fixing it. Okay. So anyways, she at the end was saying like, he tried to sabotage my show, and pretty much after that, they just walked off because he's upset already, looking like he's about to cry his tears and need some Kleenex, and he's kind of like, I'm never going to do Ben for her again. So like I said, it's kind of unnecessary, all these issues, because, Ben, they say one thing, part of, this business is one thing, but family is everything. I mean, yeah, in most cases, in some situations, you do have to pay, pay for some folks, depending on whoever the heck it is. But what I'm saying is that it ends with that. I survived. I'm taking these off right now. Fuck this. Fuck yo, Tara, nigga. I'm just playing, y'all, but I'm just saying, I'm doing this right early. I want to give a shout out, thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. I appreciate the love and support, because without y'all, this what keeps me going. Of course, I have to shout out Mike B to get a view, some more love, Miss Majestic. Okay, Self-Esteem Queen, Camille TV. That's because we made 5. But you know what? I'm just saying is I appreciate all the love and support. It's just like I said, I had to say thank you again. I said my be some more love. Self-Esteem Queen, the Ghetto View, TV, Miss Justice. Oh gosh, I need to post her name out the next time. But like I said, I appreciate the love that I'm giving and so forth, and also a shout out to Jay as well. Jay Mayo up this discussion. Like I said, I just appreciate it. It's so many words. We're gonna patty cake and kids. Patty cake and kids. So I'll see y'all in the next videos where it's nothing but love, with love and ratchetness later on, with love and hip hop and everything else. Alright, see y'all till then. Bye bye.